Okay, LinkedIn Go Live didn't work, but the rest of them's gonna be fine. Okay, hello everyone. This is Jeremiah with Byteworks. Sorry, I had an initial technical difficulty there, but nothing to worry about. What we're going to be doing today, you'll see a box on your screen. It's a Cisco box. It's a Webex Desk Pro. Now, if you're cloud geeks like we are here at Byteworks, you probably saw the Webex One virtual conference last week, which announced a lot of new Webex products. The Desk Pro actually was already out, but they announced the new Webex Desk, which is a smaller version of this. But we've got our hands on a Desk Pro, and we figured it'd be fun to unbox it and let everyone see what's inside and how easy it is to set it up. Just do an initial run through. We're not going to do a full-on demo of the device in action, but we want to see everyone to see it unboxed, what it looks like, and how easy it is to get the initial registration of the device onto the Webex cloud. So without further ado, I am going to close my view here and get up and unbox this thing and show everyone what this is all about. All right. So, big box here, as you can see. It's kind of got an image here of the Desk Pro on the outside. And I'm simply going to open this bad boy up. Let's see what we got. Okay. So we got a couple of vertical boxes here. Got the little installation guide instructions with what's in the box. Of course, I never read those. We've got a cleaning cloth here for the screen cleaning cloth. And then plastic, looks like the foot or the base of it. We'll find out for sure in a minute. This other box, we got all the cables. Got HDMI, USB-C, Ethernet. Heck of a power brick there. That is a serious power brick. We'll be using that in a second. All right. The AC power cable here. Okay. A little box here. Assuming this is probably the stylus for the device. And it is. Stylus, little soft tip, and a couple of extra tips that you can screw right in there once that is worn out. So there's our stylus. That out, put it aside. Now let's see. Okay, there she is. Very well padded and insulated here for shipping secure. Gently pull that out. Okay, and there she is. That's everything in the box, and it is. So that out of the way, as long as I don't take the light out in the process. It's a 27-inch screen on this bad boy. It's definitely a bulky device. It's not super heavy, but it's got some heft to it. And the shape and the size of it makes it a little hard to maneuver. Not too crazy. Opening it up. All right. A metal bezel back here, plastic, much like the DX80. Is what it feels like, kind of up top and around. Speakers here, I'm assuming. Air ventilation. Up under here, we've got all of our inputs, USB, console, presentation, Ethernet, and PC pass-through for your LAN, more presentation, USB-C, and power. Looks like, yeah, that must be where the stand goes. Put stand here. Got those attachments there. I'm gonna assume. Look at that, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Lifts up. It's got built-in cable management here. That's cool. That's rubber, so you can get your cables in there. That's set in a minute, just assuming it stands that way. All right. There's the camera cover there, shipped with it closed. Got a screen protector on here. Go ahead and get her plugged in. Now these things do support wireless internet, or Wi-Fi access, but I've got an Ethernet cable. I'm just going to do it the easy way for purposes of this demonstration. Connect the power in. Lift this guy up. I think power was on this side. There we go. So power's connected. And the cable management right through there like so, and put that back down. Stylus goes right there on the side, like so. As soon as I plug that in, the power came on, so the screen's coming on. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Ethernet connected to it. A little bit down this way. Turn this the right way here. There we go. There it is. So, give that a second to boot up here. That's doing that. I'll go ahead and take this screen off. And there it is. It's welcome. It shows me my serial number up here in the corner. I see the IP address it landed on. I can change the language if I don't speak English, or just hit start. There, I can see it's connected, and all my network settings. If I need to adjust anything, I can do that there. Everything looks good. I'm just going to hit the blue arrow, excuse me. And here I have options. I can choose Cisco Webex for Cisco's cloud service. Other services is Cisco UCM, which is Unified Communications Manager, VCS, or UCMB Expressway. That's for on-premises deployments. We're going to show you how to register this, however, to the Webex cloud. So I'm just going to hit that guy, and it's asking for a 16-digit Webex activation code, or get a code from settings.webex.com. I'm going to demonstrate that real quick, how easy it is. I'm going to show it on the control hub. Bear with me while I do that. Okay. So I've got the control hub up here. And again, you can also do this from settings.webex.com. I'm going to just show you from our control hub of our environment. In the control hub environment, you've got workspaces and devices. I'm just going to come here and add this as a workspace. So, you may be adding one of these to a huddle area. Obviously these units are intended for smaller meeting spaces, so a huddle room of a few people or an individual office for an executive, for example, whatever the case may be. So let's name the workspace. Let's just say, for argument's sake, it's going to go into the JP office. Okay, say it's this one's going to go to my office. Select the type, desk, focus, huddle, meeting room, open space, etc. Choose a desk. There's one person in there, and then you can even describe the type of workspaces. Again, I'm just going to do an individual, so I'm all good, and hit next. Here it's going to ask me if I want to, if it's a phone or an actual room device. This is a room device, so select that, hit next. I can choose calling and calendaring services. I'm going to just leave this as the default free calling. If I had Cisco Webex calling, I could choose that. That's the cloud-based calling, or if I'm doing hybrid calling where I'm leveraging my on-premise UC system, I can do that. The calendar is for one button to push, and hybrid calendar. I'm just going to leave that there for now, just to show you guys the basic settings. But next here, it's going to give me an activation code. So now what I'm going to do, take that activation code and enter it into, so code is 679790135649 8085, and then blue arrow. It's going out and talking to the Webex cloud. It will show you activating, connected, and boom, here it is. Shows you the current time. This is military time. You can change the format if you want, and the time zone if you wanted to. I'll just leave it at that for now. Hit there, and boom, setup is done. And now my device is registered and on the Webex cloud. I could immediately start using the device if I want by simply hitting Join Webex and entering in my meeting information. Okay. If I have a personal room ID, I can enter the username and do it that way. I can also hit call and call other people in my directory, for example, who's also on the Webex services, or I can enter a specific SIP URI or number that I need to call, and I'm golden. Obviously, I didn't choose any of the calling sources, just the free calling, so I can't actually call real phone numbers, but you can put calling sources on this to call actual PSTN phone numbers, cell phones, whatever you have to, okay? It's got a whiteboard feature where I can hit the whiteboard and start whiteboarding and using my stylus if I want to. Oh, look at there. This is because I just joined it to the Webex cloud. It's trying to do a firmware update. This doesn't happen unless there's a firmware update. I'm going to postpone it for now, but it's good that that happened, and you can see what that looks like. So I could just choose upgrade now. I'm just going to postpone. I want to play with the settings a little bit more. But that's where it's going to go out and do and talk to the cloud and do its firmware update. Okay. If I hit the whiteboard, just hit whiteboard. It's going to create a whiteboard. I can start, using the whiteboard feature, save it off if I need to. I'm not going to do that right now, but it acts as a whiteboard. Okay. Sharing options. I can, if I want to, I have Webex on my devices, whether it's a laptop or a mobile phone, etc. I can instantly start wireless sharing through the apps, through the Webex app, through the Webex Meetings app. They will share directly to here. I can also, if I don't have any of the apps, go to the website, devices.webex.com, enter this code and share that way. I can also physically share by connecting it and presenting the normal way doing that. The other thing, this is the camera. And so there we see Rob right there filming us. Say hi, Rob.
Hi.
Super awesome UC engineer, Rob Patmore. You can adjust the camera view that way and choose best overview or manually adjust it. In fact, the camera just auto adjusted there towards Rob, which is pretty cool. So that's the camera settings. Going back here are all the basic settings of the system. Brightness. Here you go to settings, language, time zone. Tells you an update's available. Any issues, it would show there. Webex Assistant, face recognition, virtual backgrounds, you can do it all with there. So it's a very robust device. This is a very high quality personal Webex device. I say personal, but
It can be used in a personal manner on your desk or in small huddle spaces. The camera is super high quality, 4K camera. It's literally got a subwoofer in this thing. So awesome audio, excellent microphones. This is definitely a high definition and high quality experience from a web conferencing standpoint. It also supports, of course, the Webex Assistant, so you can talk to the device, you can tell it who to call, you can, tell it to join your meeting. It's very, very feature rich. I'm not going to show all those features right now because I actually have multiple Webex devices in this room, and if I start saying the keyword, all of them are going to go crazy. Anyways, we'll do another video where we actually show the device in action and an actual live meeting, and how to use all the features, how to use it with your Webex apps, how to actually use it with your computer. Because the other cool thing about this particular model is if you set it in your desk, you can connect it to your laptop or PC, MacBook, whatever, and it becomes an extra monitor when you're not using it as a Webex device. So a lot of different things that this guy will do. But we all appreciate everyone tuning in and watching our live stream of this unboxing of the Webex Desk Pro. We look forward, of course, to helping you and your company and your partners and businesses deploy Webex services and Webex devices. We'd love to have you out here at our office so you can demonstrate, try all these toys out. We've got several different versions of Webex devices, from the small room kit minis to the personal devices to full-blown conference rooms with multiple cameras, presenter track, and you name it. That's what we do here. We love technology. There goes the screen going into sleep mode, and you can see what that looks like. But again, we appreciate everyone listening in. If you need any help at all, check us out at byteworks.com. Check us out on our Facebook page, Twitter, LinkedIn, and we'll be here for you and here to support you. Rob says thank you. I say thank you, and we'll talk to you all soon.